this is Best Metal EPs, and I've got 10 here to show you. First up is Hellhammer and Apocalyptic Raids, 1990 AD, and this is pre-Celtic Frost, and the tracks on here kick ass. This is early black metal, and the first four tracks are from Apocalyptic Raids, while the last two, it says only previously released on a death metal sampler, never previously released in the US. And like I said, this is pre-Celtic Frost, before they became Celtic Frost, and track 3 is fucking epic, and definitely classic early black metal. Next up is Marilyn Manson and the Smells Like Children EP from 1995, and I started to get into Manson when Antichrist Superstar came out, and then I heard the first CD and had to pick this up, and it is a great EP. Most of the tracks on here are intro segues to some of the songs on here. You have two versions of the Dope Hat song on here, plus you have their cover of the Eurythmics' Sweet Dreams Are Made of This, and one really funny intro track on here called Fuck Frankie, and three of the songs on here are cover songs. You've got Sweet Dreams, a cover of a Screamin' Jay Hawkins song, and a cover of a Patti Smith song. And this is definitely very enjoyable, and this is with the original lineup before Zim Zum joined the band for a short time, and then John 5 came along. Next up is Down and the Purple EP Volume 1 from 2012, and this is an excellent EP, 30 minutes of pure sludgy doom rock, and a second volume is coming out next month, and I'll be happy when this comes out. Type O Negative and Origin of the Feces, and this is basically live songs on here, and the opening is pretty funny where I think this is live. I mean, the opening's pretty funny where the crowd's chanting "You suck, you suck," and they go into Unsuccessfully Coping, plus there's a cover of a Jimi Hendrix song, Hey Joe, which is listed on here as Hey Pete, and their cover of Black Sabbath's Paranoid is pretty cool also. This next EP is very rare, and I was glad to get this, and got it years ago, and it's a collector's item, and this is Hammer Smashed Face EP from Cannibal Corpse. You have the song from Tomb of the Mutilated, plus a couple cover songs. The Exorcist, which is their cover of that Possessed song, and Zero the Hero, which is a cover of a Black Sabbath song, and the vinyl is cool as hell. Next up is Celtic Frost and Morbid Tales Emperor's Return, which is their first two EPs before they put out their full length, and you have 6 tracks. I mean, you have 12 tracks of pure greatness, and it has the original version of Circle of the Tyrants before they re-recorded it, and classic tracks on here are Procreation of the Wicked and Dethroned Emperor and Return to the Eve. This next EP may have 4 songs on it, but it's a classic, and this is Slayer and Haunting the Chapel. It's got Chemical Warfare on it, which is also featured on the Live Undead CD. Captor of Sin from the Show No Mercy CD. Haunting the Chapel and Aggressive Perfector. And the fourth song I heard was supposed to be on the Show No Mercy CD, because I have the tape of it and it said that Aggressive Perfector was on it, and it's not on there. And this is classic early Slayer at its best. This next EP is a cassette, and this is Anthrax and I'm the Man from 1987. It has 3 versions of the title song. I mean, the live version is pretty funny, and love their version of Black Sabbath's Sabbath Bloody Sabbath, and 2 live tracks from the Among the Living album, and definitely a classic EP. Next up is Megadeth and Hidden Treasures. I guess you could call this an EP because it's 8 tracks of B-sides from compilation, 8 tracks from songs from compilations and cover songs. Mostly these are cover songs, and most of the songs are on here were from soundtracks that are no longer available. You have their cover of Alice Cooper's No More Mr. Nice Guy, Go to Hell from the Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey soundtrack, Angry Again from the Beavis and Butthead Experience. Well, no, that's from Last Action Hero, I think. Paranoid from Nativity in Black, and they do another Sex Pistols song, which is Problems, and this is definitely a good EP. And last but not least is Metallica and Garage Days Re-Revisited, and this is the second disc from the Garage Inc. Covers compilation, and I had a recorded copy of the original version of it, but it started to show signs of wear and tear, and it got distorted. And I'm just really glad that they put Garage Days on this, and the 5 tracks on here are great. Love their cover of the Misfits song, which is a live staple in their shows, and love the ending of it where they butcher the beginning of Iron Maiden's Run to the Hills, and they definitely have been pretty good at doing cover songs. Well, that's been it for this video, and I hope you all have enjoyed it. Until then, this is Ron here saying rock on.